Or turn off your voice sharing thing in the settings. That'll be a better option. Surprisingly, my character is only level 40. And the sword I'm using is Flawless Lava Glass Sword.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
It does 54 attack damage. It doesn't look like it changed the water, Furious.
Oh, then I don't. I'm not using either one of those water mods. The one I'm using is just called water.
Yeah, but my graphics at all hasn't changed either.
The graphics ones you're using might be broken.
Maybe. I'll have to uninstall them at some point. Oh yeah, my horse is a reindeer. And that's not a mod. It's a freaking creation club thing. And there's a dragon nearby. Stupid vampire. You know what was one major improvement that they did for the frickin' this version of frickin' Skyrim?
What's up? What?
They made it so you can actually make arrows.
Oh yeah.
Arrows come in so much handy. Except for iron arrows, because fuck them.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind, In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Mercer Frey's dead.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Dead.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in. You've done the Guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls, when Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed. I'm afraid whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Evanmere and replacing the key.
No wonder that fucker is doing so much damage. He's using fucking elven arrows. I found this part so fucking easy. Oh, and there goes Furious. This totally doesn't look creepy at all. That was just
What
too
do
easy.
we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that he stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content.
Damn, another famous person
I
died.
assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
This one is from the original X-Files.
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it. The guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things. Why, perhaps there are pockets brimming with... We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves. And we're damn good at what we do. The agent of stealth is the master of remaining on moonlit nights or in darkened rooms. This agent literally becomes invisible. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete. Gallus. I feared I would never see you again.
Reunited.
I was afraid you'd become like the others.
Good.
If it were not for the actions of this nightingale, your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlyle.
Oh, that was a bit too easy. Oh, now what mission to do? Let's start the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
Septims for my supper is all I ask.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova.
Hold
She's
it there.
still in mourning.
Keep your... Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago. But I can't say I knew her.
Only for a little charity.
Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed, and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her. But these are the wounds of a blade.
Coins to help someone who's got
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
For much. Just a few septims.
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Sorry. I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling.
Another one.
Werewolf tales are true.
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die.
This is a shame.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers. What do you need? Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. I'll need to talk to your Leaf, though. We can't just let anyone go around. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army. I took a sword to the chest.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed
I own Hollifrost farm outside the city. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Splendid. There's a house available. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yes.
The Imperials think we need their laws. Don't think you'll get special treatment just because you have a house in the city.
Now I remember. All right, then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy. But if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Let's talk to the crazy lady. See what she's found out about that dead body.
What are you doing that for? Large diagonal cut from... Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Well, let's go follow that blood trail. How do I get out of here? I'm lost. This way? Ah, this way. Interesting.
I'd be a lot warmer and I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Mm-hmm.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
If you've got some time, stop by my... Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Wunfreth? Bah! It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else raising that title.
Well, let's talk to the court mage.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief. What do you need?
If it's bed or board you're after, Candlehurst Hall's got both.
Interesting, he's not in here.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since you've had a good bandit raid.
You have vanquished a great evil from Skyrim. You have saved this land, and our very souls.
I'm gonna wait for him. Where the hell is he?
I hope the wilds claim you one of these days. I'm afraid my days as the steward of Riften has come to an end.
You have something to say, dog? Something on your mind?
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
Our western camps.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
It will work if we can pull Haran's
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. Of course, something that seems to be in short supply.
Dalius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. I'd like to offer you a place in my court, as a Thane. It's mainly an honorary title, but there are a few perks. Now, by law and tradition, I can only grant this title to one who is known throughout Eastmarch, and who owns property in Windhelm. If you do good works for the people and purchase a home from my steward, the Honor will be mine. Keep your brother, and he'll keep you.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my count. I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Until next time.
Looks like I have no choice.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest.
I hope the wind dies down a bit before tonight. Hard when you've got to sleep outside.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat. I made my...
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff? Lord Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed. Seeing a good tavern brawl might be just the thing to lift my spirits.
We drink to our youth, to the horses days come and gone, all day long. For the age of
If you've got some... The Wheelstone? Have you... Wonderful. This will
Every
be a
night,
splendid addition
walk
to my...
around the Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them.
With our blood and our steel, if the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now. All hail to Ulfric! You are the High King!
Beyond the... After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
We're the children
Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war.
Guard beckons, every one of us dies.
It's not letting me talk to her for some reason.
Need something?
Braun, I don't owe you money, do I?
Excuse me.
Whatever you need, have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all... Ask her about it if you want an earful. Good day.
after what happened to...
This one's a favorite.
I've been following him for months
we all
now.
know and love.
Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Let's see if he's up there before I give the information to him.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Oh, he is.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold, in good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years. My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Interesting. So he's not the killer. I think I know who it is, though.
Help me!
Help!
Someone do something.
No! Ah!
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there. Everything here appears to be in order. We can move along now. Wait. I know you.
No, you don't, motherfucker.
If it's better board you're after, Candlehurst Hall's got both.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Not today, motherfucker.
What a waste.
You are not killing nobody again.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by
I know you.
You don't know me.
All right then.
Well, I kind of figured out who the killer was, but I had to wait for him to actually attack someone for me to kill him.
I'm afraid my days as the steward of
Stormcloaks are
Riften
finding
has come to
victory
an end.
across the land. Izmir's beard. The manner was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
That was easy.
I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to... And of course, don't forget to consult your home. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Nah, I'm good.
Travel safely. It's dangerous.
Let's go do the Aventus thing now.
Wait. I know you.
No, you don't.
Be careful.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino... in the black... Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me? Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. So very tired. Grow, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Grow, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Finally! It worked! I knew you'd come. I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the boss. You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here. The headmistress. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind.
Hey, look, a human heart and human flesh. I'll take those. Nightshade. I'll take that book. You can keep that dagger. I did not know I could do that. Let's go kill Grelog the Evil. Oh, my bad. The Kind.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted.
It's Grelod.
Just
Someone
leave
has killed Grelod.
Leave us alone.
Grelod is dead.
No more.
Aventus did it. Hooray! Grelod the Kind is dead at last. We're saved. Yay! Aventus really did it. He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill Grelod.
Yep, it was totally the Dark Brotherhood that killed her. Wasn't just a murdering thief.
Well, Grelod the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
that family heirloom, wherever it is. Here it is. Argentino family heirloom. It's worth 100 coins. Keep it, kid. Now I just wait. So I'm gonna go to Riften again and go to the Thieves Guild.
It's good to see you in one piece, lad. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key?
It's been returned.
That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching, but enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon... I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure... If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex... Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years. Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
What do you need?
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you look... Well. If you happen across any up... By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime.
$2,800, really?
Afraid of getting your hands dirty?
Welcome to the cozy little family. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. All right, then.
I'm gonna save and end my stream here.